Walt Harrison, Jerry Seltzer. And Jerry, looking at this Pioneer Club, I really offhand can't name any team in the league that has the personnel that they've got. They are loaded, and they have to be because they got a tough series coming up back in the Midwest.
I think the fans watching now, they're down by 7 points at halftime, but with that lineup, you never worry about that. Their strategy is start slow, but against the Thunderbirds, they're going to be playing the Los Angeles Thunderbirds the end of September in Milwaukee and Chicago and St. Louis, also in Gary. They're going to have a good, strong lineup for that, and they've got it.
Jerry, now, as an expert on tickets, last year, the Pioneers went into the White Sox Stadium and drew over 51,000 fans, but now they're taking on a series that, to me, is even bigger than that one, yet they're at the amphitheater. What will that do to the ticket demand?
Well, of course, there was one reason. Both teams last year, although they were happy with the turnout out there, there was a lot of rain that week. The game almost could have been rained out. They didn't want to face this possibility. Now you're facing 3 games of the amphitheater. There's 10,000 seats at the amphitheater. That's only 30,000 seats, so all we can say is we hope the fans buy their tickets right now because otherwise they will be disappointed.
Doesn't that mean something to a team that people have jammed to an indoor arena when they're screaming and yelling? It spurs the team on more than outdoors. The crowd seems, the noise goes up.
Right, that's one thing, too. It's one thing I noticed at the ballpark, out by the track. It almost seemed like delayed reaction. It was so far back until they could hear the fans, although all the fans could see fairly well. But no doubt in the amphitheater, it's one of the big, small buildings. It's an old building, but it's 10,000 seats. They're all right up close, and they can see there, as well as, of course, St. Louis. They're going to the arena, the home of the Blues. That's 20,000 seats. And in Milwaukee at the arena up there, also 10,000 seats. So they should see one of these games. It's a great experience.
It certainly should be a tough series, too, because this Thunderbird team has quite a reputation.
They do, and there's been a lot of talk. You know, this may be the last time these leagues get together because of bickering back and forth. So that's another thing, too. This may be the last chance to see that.
Well, that should be a great series all the way, and I'm glad you mentioned about tickets and the fact that the amphitheater is so intimate that the people actually will be a part of the game when you're there.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, at the end of the second half, you're going to talk to Joan West, and you should ask her about the rosters and stuff, because I think she can probably tell you some of that, too.
Good, because nobody knows the skaters more than Joni.
Right, and, you know, sometimes you wonder if people listen to these things at the end of the first half and the second half. Maybe at the end of the second half, you ought to mention that game, that's the end of the first half. Just see if people are listening to you.
I could try that, Jerry.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Walt.
Jerry Seltzer, ladies and gentlemen, talking about the tremendous series coming up in the Midwest featuring the Pioneers and the Thunderbirds. The amphitheater's got 3 big games there and only 10,000 seats, but if you go to the amphitheater, I know most of you fans have been there in Chicago, you know it's a great place to watch a game because you're really a part of the game. You're right on top of the action. Well, this has been action coming your way from Kezar in San Francisco between the Pioneers and the Bombers with the score 23-16 at the halftime with the Bombers on Pioneers leading. It's Walt here speaking from Kezar in San Francisco.